Hey, howdy, hey everybody, it's AmyRose with AmyRose Craft Studio. Come on in here. Hello, long time no see, no talk, no craft, no wreath. Come on in here. When you come on in, say hello and what the weather's like. And where you're from, of course. Here, I'm sure y'all heard about Texas. We're out of it. We've been out.
We're here.
Hello, hello, hello. I missed you all. Oh, ice. Sorry. I'm going to be working on the Unique in the Creek ring board.
It's like the sun from Teletubbies.
It's stuck in my
It's like the sun from Teletubbies.
No, we don't talk about Teletubbies.
Oh no.
You can get this at createlikeamyrose.com. That is my affiliate page to Unique in the Creek. So if you'd like to get the ring boards or any boards, go to createlikeamyrose.com. At checkout, you'll get 5% if you use my affiliate link. Or you can go to amyrosecrafts.etsy.com and I preload the boards for you. It's a win-win situation all the way around. This a preload. I'll show you what's different when I put it back down. We're gonna try the ring board. Like an actual, I haven't done this yet. I've done the tulips and the flower wreaths, but I haven't done an actual like wreath like you would on a wire or a work frame. That's what we're doing today. I also have, guys, I don't remember where I got this. I got this a couple years ago. There's no tag, bro. Where I got this, let me know. It's so darn cute. I have some ribbons that are gonna match, and I have some mesh that I'm gonna show you. It's gonna be awesome. Is anybody saying anything? We're gonna be using white and black border stripe mesh. This you can get at shoplikeamyrose.com, shoplikeamyrose.com. That is my affiliate to Deco Exchange. They always have border stripe, guys. Always have border stripe. So for the boards, createlikeamyrose.com. For shopping, shoplikeamyrose.com. I'm making it easier for you guys. Trying to. And then I have a teal and blue. Sorry, I still don't have a voice. A teal and blue and white striped mesh. This was already open, so I'm not sure where I got this. Maybe it was Craft Outlet a couple years ago. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be using that. But you could use it any color.
That looks pretty.
It is pretty.
Look deeper.
So it's 20 inches long. I have done every other. I put a zip tie. Now, when I mean every other, I'm going to show you up to the, can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move it down.
So
okay.
Here I've done the top and then here the bottom. Here the top, here the bottom. Okay? That's what I mean by every other. And I know that's going to be confusing.
Hello, Tara from Washington State.
Hello, hello. Come on in here. We're going to have some fun today.
It's okay, Elizabeth.
What?
They said, oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be
Hey,
sorry.
Ricky.
I'm just like...
To be honest, if you didn't see my face and you didn't know where the voice was coming from, you would probably guess it was my father.
That's what she was saying.
Well, I'm just saying it.
Okay, I'm doing every other. It is the black and white border stripe. And then the really pretty blue. Guys, I don't remember where I got this. This was already open. I'm like, ooh, that goes with the truck. You know, it's mainly going to be the background, so that's what I'm doing. I am doing a woodland ruffle, guys. And for those of you that have never done a woodland ruffle, this is a 10, cut at 20 inches. This is the way I do it. A lot of other people have their ways. Yes, you sound like your father. A lot of other people have their ways. I'm not in my studio right now, so I'm normally the middle of your deco mesh rolls is the roll itself. If you have a hard time rolling, I normally use the inside of it, but I'm not in my room, so I can't grab one. Right. But you just start by rolling. I do a 1, 2, 3.
I could get one for
and
you.
then I am scrunching up the middle, okay? And I go about halfway where it touches my knuckles. Or you could use clothespins. And then I'm gonna curl 1, 2, 3, and meet it together.
Neat.
And there's your little, why do I have orange fluff in there?
I think that's popcorn.
I don't know. I have orange fluff, I have glitter, I have everything on this mat. Okay, so that's your little bow tie. It doesn't matter where you start on the board. And then I'm just going to put it into the zip tie. Okay?
No, I do not sing.
No, he doesn't. He used to sing when he was in grade school, but he got out of that. Don't know why.
Never again to be seen by the light of day.
Okay? That's what we're doing. So then the next one, also cut at 20 inches. Okay. Roll 1, 2, 3. Scrunch, scrunch. About halfway. And then roll in 1, 2, 3. Use a clothespin if you need to. It's completely up to you. I always bring up the side of that woodland ruffle that I just made, and then I'm going to put it down. Because we want the two woodland ruffles to be kissing or hugging or saying hello, however you want to do it.
Or holding hands.
Holding hands. There you go. Okay?
No.
And I'll cut my zip ties off at the end. I'm just putting in my mesh right now. And he found, you know, his joy, I guess, of classes this year, and he just chose the school that had what he was looking for in furthering his career with biomedical. So he chose T-STEM. So that's the whole nother type of craziness right there. We've just been, we're very, very proud of him. I'm terrified because I know high school is it gets harder from middle school. And it's only going to be harder for him with the field, but hey, it's okay. This is just going to help him with college, so.
Mm-hmm.
10 inch. The tails of my zip tie with my zip tie gun. If you don't have one of these and you use Unique in the Creek boards, I highly suggest you get one of these. Highly, highly, highly. They're easy. All I'm doing is I'm taking the zip tie. While I'm doing it, I'm pulling and pushing down and then just pulling the trigger.
Interesting.
I know. So, no. Once again, long answer. He has not made his flower yet. No. But he will.
I made a promise.
He did make a promise.
I am sorry for making you wait this long.
I don't think they heard you with your voice going like this.
Well, I'm close to the camera, so
Oh, okay.
compensating for the microphone. picking up my
Compensating
voice.
for the microphone. Okay, so let me get all of these out, and then the next thing that I do is I'm gonna put my sign on. I know everybody does it different. Could you be kind and put this in the trash over there, Ricky?
Yes, I
Here.
shall.
Thank you. Just open up your hand, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, now I'm going to just fluff it out. How pretty is that? That's fun. Now the reason I'm using black, I always like a touch of black in something. And with my sign, there's the black wheels on there. You gotta have a little touch of, So I'm going to find the top where my hanger holes are. Y'all, if you've seen me before, I have made a flamingo with her legs going out this way. She was doing a leap.
I leap her face.
So they're right here. Okay, so I'm just going to put a pipe cleaner right here so that way I know where it is. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. You could do different colors, etc. This is just going to show me where the top of my wreath is. And I'm not doing this backwards because I want to make sure that I have it where I want it.
Those look like bunny ears.
Where?
These?
Oh. Oh, trust and believe. We got bunny butts, we got bunny ears, we got bunny faces,
Bunny tails.
bunny tails. I need to get on it, y'all. Okay, I'm just taking This is wire. Now you can use pipe cleaners, you can use zip ties, whatever you want. This is 26 gauge floral wire. I think I got this from Walmart.
Do you mind showing it to the camera for the people?
Yes, let me cut it and then you can show it to the camera. He's so nice, guys, isn't he?
Well, I just want to provide any information they can do to replicate the beautiful piece of artwork that we made.
Look at him, guys. Look at him. Are there any questions this far? You guys are quiet today.
Why is it? Because
I have like a whole bunch of energy because I'm like, I woke up and I'm like, oh, I need to go live. I haven't gone live. I need to go live.
I think it's just the coffee, to be honest.
Yeah, could be. There you go. If you want to show, turn it around.
Okay,
It should be at the
so
top.
I'm doing this right. So it's floral wire. Design it by Floral Craft, bright and brilliant.
Did you hear that, y'all? His voice cracked.
You can do a screen capture if you want.
All right. I am
And-
folding it in on itself. I just cut. I don't measure when I cut my wire, but I do fold it in on itself, so it's a little bit thicker. It's not a heavy sign, but you just want to make sure that you have
Something
stability.
Yeah.
Okay, so now there is a little hole right there that I made. Can they see that?
I got it.
You got it?
So you can see that little hole right there. Where? How'd you make this hole by chance?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Richard. It's with the Bead Smith 1.5 jewelry hole punch. I use that with my tin
Down
signs.
to my left.
I use that with my tin signs. And I'm just going to feed the wire through. I know you can't see this, but I need to see it myself. This is a tiny hole, and y'all, I wear glasses.
Tiny hole for Tiny Bowl Dam, but he's not here right now.
What?
Tiny hole for Tiny Bowl Dam.
Same here. I'm just slacking up, right? It's like the cold weather hit, and I loved it. It was, I love, because it gets hot here, guys. And I'm just twisting. When I put it through, I just twist it. And right here by the fender. Now, I know where my top is. I'm just going to nestle it in. And I'm going to find the corresponding holes. I'm going to go fishing. This is what we call it, guys. Going fishing. And I'm just putting it through the holes on the board. He's like, I don't understand. I'm just in high school. Don't do that to me.
Yep.
All right, and I'm twisting it off. I will turn it over so that way you can see. Love it, love it, love it. Want some more of it. So that's where I have my wire. This is very thin. And then what I'm going to do is twist it off and then feed it right back through the hole so it's not scratching anybody's door. In fact, I'm going to take this off. Thank you. Hello from North Carolina, Lori. How are you? Oh, bye, Georgiana. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Georgiana, I used to work with her at the company that I'm still with, and she knew Ricky when he was a baby. We used to bring him in to the office.
I don't remember anything from when I was like
You shouldn't.
5 or younger.
There you go. Okay, now, I know I'm weird, guys. I don't put tails on first. I put my sign, and I'm going to make a bow. Y'all, who's ready for a bow? I'm ready for a bow. This sign is I'm gonna have to work on that sign. Can you hand me the bow maker, please?
Sure.
Thank you. So with the sign that I have, I am going to pull in all the colors. Let me bring it back over here. We have yellow, teal, pink, white, orange, and green.
It's like the tool you would use when you were in computer class and you would have to draw stuff on the computer.
Okay.
You'd like suck out the colors and you would be able to paint those colors on.
So I have some cute, this is teal with green in it. I also have some teal, I want to say this is a plaid, but it's not. It's got the box with the vertical.
Somebody asked, how many ribbons are you using on you today?
I'm going to try to keep it down. I liked the bow that I made on my last one, where it had a lot when I made the the ladybug where it had a lot of ribbon, but it didn't look like a big bow. So I'm gonna do some of that today and show you. I also have, where's the orange? I think I'm gonna start with the orange.
Which orange?
Because I want it to pop out.
Piop?
Yeah. I want it to pop off, but I want to use this in the back. Now this is a satin, but is thicker because of the wire. So I'm going to do a pretty big bow.
I think somebody asked, they said, why do you not put on the tails first? So I think they meant, why do you not put on tails first?
Yes, that's what they
Well, I just want to make sure.
I don't put on the tails first because I'm cheap, all right? I'm going to be real honest. And I don't want to put tails somewhere where it's going to cover up where my bow is going to go or my sign, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Now, I will put some tails around the sign, around the bow, and then inside if it needs it, but it's just to save. Let me be honest with you. You're in my house. I love you guys. It's cheap. It's a cheap thing. You save money. You save your ribbon.
Well, you've got one person that you're saying hello to is correct. I'll say hello to my father for you, but it is not
Hi,
Amy and
Susan.
Dan. It is Amy and Ricky.
It's my
right
son,
now.
Susan. Dan is sleeping, and Ricky, I didn't have comments before, so I asked him, I enlisted him to read comments. I'm bringing it out to 7 inches, guys, sorry. I enlisted him to read comments, and then I got comments back, and he stayed. So I don't think he wants to clean his room, that's why he's staying.
No, but I think I'll head off since I'm not able to read people who's sending it. I want to give credit where credit is due, so...
Apparently he can't see the person's name, so I don't know.
Why is he sleeping? He always sleeps.
Yeah, he always sleeps.
That's a secret. He's always sleepy.
Aha! I get what he got there. If you don't know Avengers and the Hulk, all right, my son made me proud, and he did one of the references. Okay, now I'm going to put in, it's not a solid blue and teal, but it is. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate you.
Goodbye, everybody. I shall be leaving.
I'm going to put in the blue right over that, and I am making my favorite bow. This is the terry bow. I'm just going to add fun loops and tails within the terry bow that I did for my ladybug. So with the terry bow, you create your X, tail, loop, and then on top of that loop, I'm going to put a tail. And I'm going to progressively make the loops a little smaller. And I'm going to create that X. So wherever I have a tail, I am going to put a loop. And I know I'm doing a loop on loop because I'm just gauging where and the size of that next loop. Okay. And then I'm going to cut. Connie says bye. Elizabeth says bye. I need to train one of my kids to read comments. I know, right? It was just one day he popped on because Dan wasn't here, like today, and he just ran with it. I was just like, all right, if I don't get comments again, you're it. And he's like, okay. All right, let me go in with this. I love this. I want to say it's argyle, but it's not really argyle, but it has the blue, the green, and the hot pink. The hot pink on the little tootsies of that bunny, that's what makes it. So once again, I have a loop over here, so I'm going to put a tail. I'm just bringing it down. Okay. Put a little bit over here. I'm just gauging the loops from the last loop, and then I'm pulling it over to go on top of that tail. And then the tail goes on top of that loop. So if you need me to slow down, let me know. I do have comments. Hi, Stacy. How are you? So that's what we have thus far. Now we're going to bring in that pop of black, okay? This is where we're going to get a little funky with these loops, okay? I love this. I need to get more of it. I got this at my wholesaler here in Texas at Travis's. And the other ones, I know this I got from shoplikeamyrose.com. The majority I got. This one, absolutely, shoplikeamyrose.com. Isn't that cute? And it matches. So here, I'm going to do the tail. All right. And the loop. I'm going to make that loop a little bit smaller. Not a lot, almost the same size. So I'm going to have two tails going on that side. There's no right or wrong to a bow, guys. Okay, so I have a loop here and two tails. I am going to do the same with the truck. And this is directional ribbon. I'm okay with it because with this sign and this wreath, it's going to be fine. It's 2.5. Yes, ma'am. 2.5. I haven't gone into my 1.5 yet. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to create my tails, all right? Then I'm going to do my loop, a loop-a-doop. See? Because it doesn't matter with the directional on this one. It's directional this way and directional that way. See? That's how you can sneak with directional ribbon, guys. Do it, do it. And then these are going to be in my tails. So that's my little pop of boom, black right there. All right, now I'm gonna bring in my yellow. This is a Swiss polka dot. Love this. Actually, no. This I got from Janelle here in San Antonio, Texas, but they may have it at shoplikeamyrose.com. Check it out. Love it, love it, love it. Then Swiss polka dot, y'all. And this yellow, that screams spring. Well, to me anyways, it does. It's like, hello, I'm here. Okay, so I'm going to put the yellow. Right now I'm going to go right back to my terry bow. So here I have terry bow, terry bow, terry bow. Then I stop with my black and white, and I did my funky loops and tails right in. Now I'm going to go back to the terry. So now I have, this is where I ended. So I have a loop here. So I need a tail here. I told you guys, be fun with this. And the reason I'm putting the yellow on top is because that little bit of yellow on the sign says Happy Easter. Okay. So now I'm going to do, hold on, hold please. Where am I going? There it is. Okay. Like I couldn't find my loop. So I'm making this one a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. How pretty is that yellow? Oh, so pretty. This one I also got from a wholesaler here in Texas, Janelle's. However, you can also, I know for a fact that Deco Exchange, shoplikeamyrose.com has this. They have Swiss polka dot. Okay, making sure my loops. And then I'm going to finish it off with a beautiful white with fur. Hello. If that doesn't tell me bunny butt, I don't know what does. And that is going to be my finishing loop right in the center. So yeah, who asked the question how many loops I was going to have? Or how many ribbons? That's going to be right in the middle. I don't want too much of the fuzz. because you got a lot of fuzz going on as it is. Okay, let me get my zip tie. And let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, but it's not as big or as high. Okay, maybe I'm just lying to myself. Yeah, it's big and high. But I pulled in that black with the fun, funky loops. Hold on. That one's not going to be long enough. That's okay. We are just going to use pipe cleaners. At this point, normally I put a zip tie in the middle, but for some reason, I thought I brought my bigger zip ties out. That's okay. I take 2 pipe cleaners. I wrap them together. You guys are quiet today. Once Ricky leaves, you stop talking to me. Not. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. So I am going to grab all this goodness right here. I'm going to put my pipe cleaner right in the middle. Okay, I'm going to grab all this goodness. And you see that line right there? That's where I want to put my pipe cleaner. It's a guide, guys. It's a guide. Use the guide. Put this over here. And now I'm going to squeeze with my thumb and my finger. I'm going to squeeze it as hard as I can. And now twist. And I'm twisting the bow. Oh, you didn't see any of that. I'm sorry. I do try, right? I do try. But there's so many beautiful ribbons. All right. Now, let's go ahead and put it on my fun. See, the mesh is just the backer. This is going to drive me nuts. I'm going to maybe have to put some pipe cleaners in there because that's not sitting the way I want it to. That's okay. We're going to make it work, designers. Make it work. I want it diagonal from there. So I'm going to I'm just feeding these pipe cleaners through the holes in the board. It couldn't be easier, guys. It could not be easier. And then I'll turn it around and I'll show you. Okay, now, truck here, truck here. Now I sink it, let me pull you back just a little bit. Hi. I sink it in just a little bit, not a lot, and then I'm twisting. I don't think that way is gonna work. I think I'm gonna need to use pipe cleaners on this side. That's okay, live and learn. So that's what I have right there. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna cut. Thank you. Yes, AmyRose briefs, because, you know, they don't have ribbon tails. And to me, when you have that, this is just me, guys. No hate. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Joan. No hate, this is me. If I have a bunch of tails, and you'll see that the tails that I use different tails than I do the bow, because one, I want it to pop. And if I'm using tails, I want a fun, funky bow up here with not a lot of tails coming down. It just depends on the sign. And this one, I totally was like, nah, funky tails. Funky, funky tails. And you'll be fluffing your bow till the cows come home. Bring this over here. Bring this over here. Just that little pop of black and white right here in the bow. That's a lot of fun. Okay, now I'm going to put in my ribbon tails. Now, you do you. If this isn't how you do it and you do it completely different, that's you. Absolutely. You do how you do. However, now I can see where I want to put ribbon tails. because I don't want to put ribbon tails behind my bow. You're not going to see them. But around the sign, you'll be able to see them. So now, I'm just going to take it. All right. I'm going to take some pipe cleaners. I'm going to fold it in half. Now that I know where my bow is and my sign, I'm going to fold it in half, and now I'm going to feed it through where my zip ties are. Now, I would normally do this on a work frame as well. I would do the method of using the sign, and then, I used to do the ribbon tails first, but then I'm like, no, let's do this first. And I'm going to be honest. So every other here, I'm going to do the outside first, and once we do the outside, then we'll see what I need to do on the inside. All right, I'm going to start with that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll go from there. So with this, I'm going to do every other, and I'm going to use my, there it is, my create like AmyRose.com. This is the Measure Buddy, and I'm going to do 16 inches. I'm going to pair these two up together, and then I'm going to pair these two up together. Another black and white. See, it doesn't, that is not in the bow. Just a little pop of something different. So I'm going to do 1, 2, I said 5, right? Yes, 5. And I want to do every other. And I'm doing it 16 inches. So I want that to come in and out. Do you have an Amazon affiliate? I do. That is pin posted at the top of my page. Or in one of the, I think it was Thursday or Wednesday, I posted the grid wall, the link to the grid wall that I use, that I've got from Amazon, on my page. So if you click on that, that is also my affiliate. There we go. To get the boards, you'll do create like AmyRose.com, create like AmyRose.com, including the Measure Buddy, 2 and 3, and then like the mesh and the ribbon. You can also do it create like AmyRose.com, or you can also shop like AmyRose.com. That's my affiliate to Deco Exchange. I'll put these two to the side for right now, so I'm going to bring out the other two. Loving, loving, loving. I love this yellow. You know what? When I was a kid, I hated yellow. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just didn't like the color yellow. And when I was much younger, obviously my hair was not as dark. It was red. When you grow old, it tends to, whatever. But I don't know. I didn't like yellow, and everybody, I think because everybody said, oh, you would look so pretty in yellow. With red hair, it does. But I was just like, I was just against that and pastels. I don't know why. I love them now. Yeah, that's true. Yes, sir. They are. Okay, I only need 2 of these because I need 5. And I cut 3. Yep, they sure are. I didn't realize that. Thank you, CD. Thank you, thank you. CD is my shopping partner in crime here in San Antonio, Texas. Now, if you live in San Antonio, Texas, we just we ping each other all the time. He was supposed to go to Las Vegas last weekend for his mom's birthday, and I don't think he was able to go because of the storm, and it sucks. And I thought about going shopping today, CD, but I'm just like, no, I can't. I can't. I can't. I gotta be adulting. I gotta do lives. You know that old chestnut. You gotta adult before you do anything, right? There you go. Absolutely. Marla, then. I have the affiliate. What I'll do is, like I said, the link is up top, and then all you have to do is search in the bar for the Unique in the Creek boards. But I will post it later on today in my feed. Yeah, but the link is for the one at the top of my page is for the shoe racks or the ribbon holders. But once that comes up, you don't have to be looking at that. You can decide no, and just in the search bar, put in Unique in the Creek boards, and it'll still use my affiliate link because you clicked on it. But I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So now what I'm going to do is take alternating. I want the black pop with the color because I have the black pop with the yellow over here. And it's cut at 16 inches. I have a 2.5 and a 1.5. That's what I do. But you can do both 2.5, both 1.5, completely up to you. Folding it in half, 16 inches. And then I'm putting it right in the pipe cleaners that I put down. Okay. Now this is the outside of the wreath. And I am twisting it up. These pipe cleaners, I don't know if you can see. I know you can't see, it's way over here. But I'm twisting it up all the way. Because we still have, I know I'm talking a lot, but like I said, I haven't seen you in a while. We have some fun goodies to put in there. We have some fun goodies. So now I'm creating that kind of X shape. All right. So that's what I'm going to do in the pipe cleaners that I put in there. Oh, and I think I should have put this one down first. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'll just switch it out. Because I cut more of these than I did of that. Yeah, I'll just switch it out. Look at me. See? Japper in my jaw. Not paying attention to how many I cut and where I'm going to put things. Doi. Pay no mind to the man behind the mirror. There. So I have this one for the next one. Then this one goes down here. I just got all excited, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, I know, right? When Celia and I were shopping, we were in the checkout and they strategically put ribbon right by the checkout. So when we're standing there, just, talking, etc., we're looking at ribbon and I'm just like, ooh, we spend more money in the way to check out than we do when we're browsing. It's awful. And we're both like, well, I don't know. I can use this. I don't need it, but I can use it. And we get each other in trouble. It's okay. It's all right. Thank you so much. I thought it would be cute. I'm like, I have to do Easter. I've done spring and Easter. I've done the cross, and I've done the tulips. So you haven't, go ahead and check those out. My video is here or on my YouTube channel, AmyRose Crafts. But I'm like, I have bunny butts galore. I have large bunny butts. I have small bunny butts from Miss Aderica's Designs. I love her. I'm just like, I have to get with it. I gotta do it. That's not what I want. I want this. Thank you. So I have this one over here. This sign is still driving me nuts. That's okay. We'll fix it later. Because that's where it's going to be. So I don't have to change anything. I just have to change out the wiring. I think the wire is still a little too flimsy with it, and I may just put pipe cleaners in there, just make it a little bit more stable, or I can always run the zip ties through. And we did not even have, right? CD was in checkout like this, no lie. He was holding like that. He had every finger full of ribbon rolls. And that's how you do. If you can't get a basket, they don't have baskets, then that's what you do. You make the most of it. You gotta have it. You gotta. Okay, there's one here, and then I put one here, but that's gonna be behind the bow. So I'm gonna start now going on the inside. Once again, 16 inches. I fold them in half, and I work that wire a little bit before I put it in here, so it's already have that curve. It's not sticking out. It's not sticking out like my hair in the morning. I appreciate you hanging out with me today in the morning. After this, I need to wake him up and say, look, we need to go shopping. We need to get some milk. Our HEB was fantastic during the storm, or the craziness weather, I should say. But they're still, they're bringing in bread. So, we'll see. I think one down here. I'm going to do that. And I'm just doing, like I said, I want some ribbon around the truck. It's not going to be a whole lot, but I'm just taking that pipe cleaner and running it through like I did the other ones. See, this way it gauges on where you want to put your tails. So it's not like you're putting in the sign after your tails and it's like, well, I put tails there, but now you can't really see them. Who has done that? I have done that many a times. Pipe cleaner. And I am going to show you in just a minute. I'm going to put this set right in here, because I still want to put one right here, and I'm going to put a set of this right here. So now I can see, after I have my sign and my bow, where I need to put some tails. Does that make sense? And I'm not putting as many tails in where they would get hidden. This is just giving it enough where it's gonna pop. There we go. Now this one underneath the truck, I am gonna cut the nub of the pipe cleaner, because you don't want what I'm gonna put sticking out from underneath the truck. Just look weird. So now this is just going to be little fun accents. It's still gonna hide a little bit, but that's what I want, a little bit at the bottom, if that makes sense. And then one right here, and then we're done with the ribbon tails. So I just gauge with my eye where I want things. And I'm just going to use my board, because I only need one, and I'm cutting it 16. I hope that makes sense to you, when you're not like, well, she's just nuts. She doesn't know what she's doing. She needs to put her tails on first. I used to. I absolutely used to. Yes. Sure did. And then I was like, I can't remember who it was. Damon? I think it was, yeah, it's got to be Damon. Where he put his bows on and his sign on first, and then put his tails on, like, doy. That makes just a heck of a lot more sense. So I'm not wasting ribbon where it's hidden, you know? Because on that bow, you ain't seeing anything underneath that bow. 16 inches. I'm gonna fold it. I'm gonna run a pipe cleaner really quick underneath. the board, and I'll show you the back of the board again. And I'm using white because it's a neutral color. Where do I want to put it? Right here. Woo. Come on, come on, come on. And those of you that ordered boards during not last week, but the week before with the craziness, I appreciate your patience. They have all gone out. The orders that were from this week are going out Monday. Much appreciated. We are almost done, guys, I promise. We're gonna put some fun eggs and some carrots on these little nubs. I like the way it moves. This one I'm gonna do a little bit differently. The other ones I've pulled down and up. This one I'm gonna pull down in the center and then across. There we go. And it's like with any other wreath form, you can have a two right next to each other. It's not going to matter. So that's what we have thus far. Let me pull it up just a little bit, make sure that's what I want. I do the same thing with my mums, is I want to make sure that everything is where I want it to be. Thank you. I was wondering why I wasn't pulling out. Okay, now fun part. Guys, I have a whole bunch of these from the dollar store, from Hobby Lobby, from Walmart, I think. This one's a little too big for this one. I have my eyes set on this one for another project I'm gonna do. So I'm just going to take my foam. I'm just using the colors. How did the heart get in here? I'm using the colors that are in the truck and around. Do I have green? I do, I have a little green, yay! Okay, they come on sticks when you get them at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I'm not gonna use blue, so much blue. I just take the stick out, boop. I'm gonna make the hole just a little bit bigger, okay? Now I have a hole right at the bottom, use it, okay? I'm gonna take some hot glue right here, and I think I'm gonna put it over here. So I take my pipe cleaners, I'm gonna run it right on top of those pipe cleaners. So that's gonna hide it, and it's gonna create a little egg right in the center of those ribbon tails. How cute is that? Now I'll take some carrots. Carrots. Hi, Beverly. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, yay. I'm glad, CD. I'm just sorry that you couldn't go. You were supposed to go to Vegas. There's always time. You'll go to Vegas, whatever. So now I have these carrots. I want to use the big ones, or do I want to use the small ones? Oh, definitely. Oh, I can use both. How about that? Nowhere does it say that you need to use the same size of anything. I have small carrots, I got big carrots. I'm gonna use them both. So I'm gonna do a big carrot up here to follow through, and I'll do a little carrot down here. Have fun with it. Now these carrots came in a plastic, I don't even have the plastic bag anymore. It came in a plastic bag. So all I'm gonna do is take that skewer from that egg, and I am gonna poke it right in the side, right here, at an angle. Not all the way. Oh, geez, that yarn, you you poke it in and you can't see it anymore. Good golly. Okay, I need to hold it there. I'm gonna do the same thing. I twist it just a little bit. You know, I just gotta pull it back because that yarn is so well wound up in there. I'm gonna put my hot glue right in the middle of that hole, okay? I don't know if you can see that. And then I'm gonna put it right in the pipe cleaner. Oh, these ones are a little bit difficult. That's all right. I just don't want to burn myself. Don't burn myself. Don't burn myself. Don't burn myself. Don't burn myself. Yay! Just careful. Careful. There we go. Ooh, I'm going to stop messing with it because there's glue all over. And you get a little carrot right there. Isn't that cute? So let me put another egg up here and then another carrot up there. Just have fun with it. I have yellow in here. I don't want to do it yellow. Maybe I'll do green. I'll do a small, different size eggs, guys. They don't have to all be the same. So I'm doing a little egg. Now if you wanted to, if you didn't want to do this center loop, I showed you guys on a couple of lives how you take the center loop out, but you wrap the pipe cleaner to do the same thing. You twist them up and then you can put a little accent right in there. Or you can do hot glue. Completely up to you. I just like the added extra security of this being glued onto the pipe cleaners, the nubs over here, where they're not going to go anywhere. And plus, it hides the pipe cleaners from your ribbon tails. So there's that. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. All right. One more carrot. One more carrot. And one more egg. I think I'm going to put an egg up here because it's right by the bow. I'll put maybe a yellow egg up there. I have a purple. Do I have a purple? Ooh, I have that one. Look at me. I'm like, ooh. You take stuff out of storage and it's just like candy. It's like, not candy, but it's like Christmas all over again. It's like, ooh, what do I have? Ooh, what do I have? Ooh, what do I have? So these I know for sure. I think the bigger ones came from Hobby Lobby. And then the smaller ones came from the Dollar Tree. Because the smaller ones come in like a bag. And these came in the 3. Thank you so much. And then the 3 came in a bundle with burlap. And then you just cut off the burlap. Or unless you want to do all the 3. All the 3. Listen to my English. Okay. The carrots are just a little bit more difficult. Because I'm doing them at an angle to get more. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Don't burn myself. Don't burn myself. Now there's a little carrot up there. Let me get these wrapped together. And I'll put one right over here. And I think we're done. Yeah, I think I'll put an orange one up here. Why not? Now this was in a garland. I think this is from Dollar Tree too. So now if you wanted to, there's a hole up here and a hole down there as a garland. I'm going to use the bottom hole. Just make it a little bit bigger. And then glue. Say, how do you do? Say, how do you do? Now I know there's eggs, there's foam eggs, you can get them. I haven't seen any, like our Walmart doesn't have Easter out yet, but then again, I wasn't looking for Easter, I was looking for food. I missed a tail right here. I'm gonna get that tail. Rock on. And that little Easter egg is gonna pop up right there. This is over there. Fabulous. Okay, hold on. What did I do with, there it is, that twine. With Easter, I don't know why, but I like using twine. That and fall, I like using twine. Don't hate me. So I'm just cutting off a piece for my hanger. Fold it in half. Find the top. And I'm running it through. I showed a closer view on one of my other lives, so go ahead and check that out. I'm just feeding it through the hole if I can. If you're having difficulties because it's too, it's fraying, use the folded part take the folded part and just run it through the hole, then back. And I'm just going to show you the back so that way you guys can see. So I bring it up. Now I do a double knot. You can't see anything that I'm doing. My apologies. Just tying a knot. But like I said, I showed this in a last one. Just wanted to do it really quickly. Let me fluff out these tails again. Yay, I'm excited. And tulips? No, don't wreath. Super fun. Thank you again so much, guys, for joining me. I'm gonna wake up Dan. You need to go shopping. I hope you have a fantastic day. If you have any questions whatsoever, please PM me at AmyRose Crafts on my Facebook page. I also have Instagram, YouTube, where you can find me there. If you have a question, you can put it in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer anything you have. Until next time, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you. Dun 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 dun. Mwah. Bye guys, have a fabulous Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye, be kind, be safe, be healthy. Wash your hands. Bye.